talk about conservation and money. A few days ago I saw a job advertised for a British ornithological charity, a bird conservation organisation, and they were looking for a research ecologist. So they're wanting a fair bit of experience. They're wanting someone with a PhD or a doctorate and 3 years of professional experience after that. So that works out as something like 3 or 4 years for your undergraduate degree, then a year or 2 for a master's, 3 or 4 years for your PhD, and then 3 years after that professional experience. So really they're looking at someone with 10 years of experience for this position. And they were offering £23,000 a year. To put that into perspective, that was what I earned in 2000 when I was mowing lawns to save up money. It's £1.50 above what the UK recommends should be the minimum hourly rate for a living wage. And that's after 10 years of experience and before you've even begun to pay off your student debts. Now this may be an extreme example of a badly paid conservation job, but it is by no means a rare example. So why are conservation jobs so badly paid, especially when we're in the middle of a biodiversity and a climate crisis? And what impact is it having on our ability to enact meaningful change? Now, this isn't just a conservation issue. Look at any cause that's looking to enact social good and you'll see badly paid people. But why? Why do we charge these highly qualified people with looking after the systems that keep us alive, that keep this planet healthy, and yet not pay them a decent living wage? An investment banker makes a few $100 million for his company and he's handsomely rewarded. A property developer secures the right to build on greenbelt land and her investors applaud her and reward her with a nice 5-figure bonus. A conservation biologist devotes their life to restoring the population of a critically endangered and charismatic species, and yet in their 60s they can't afford to retire. If a business receives investment, they're expected to use that money to invest in activities that enable business growth and a return on investment. Now this investment might be in advertising, in infrastructure or in personnel, it doesn't really matter. What matters is it's an investment in their ability to improve their output being more money. Now, conservation is a bit different. Our output is not measured in dollars, yen or pounds, but in landscapes preserved, waterways cleaned or species saved. But does that mean conservation organisations shouldn't be investing in activities that improve their business growth and improve return on investment, regardless of how that return is measured? So if conservation NGOs were to incentivise people beyond just their passionate belief in what they're doing, perhaps they would retain their good employees, enable those employees to carry on working through difficult times and actually provide an increased return on that initial investment. Of course, part of the problem is where conservation gets its money from. It gets it from donations, from the kindness of people's hearts. And these donors expect their money to go into the cause that they want to support, not into somebody's wages. And this is the crux of the issue. We expect great things, but we're not willing to pay the people that can achieve them. We're given an option: do well for yourself or do well for others, but you can't do both. So how do we do this? I mean, I'm no businessman, so you can take this with a pinch of salt. I think we really need to start valuing the people that dedicate their lives to the conservation of this world. And the obvious response is, yes, but we don't have the money to pay them. Well, no, but we really need to start praising them. And by that, I mean praise them like we praise our sports heroes. Applaud their achievements so that brands see what they're doing and want to invest in them. Extreme sports, or well, any sports for that matter, attract the big brands because of the lifestyle and because of what those people do with their lives. I would argue that the explorer who hikes through thick Sumatran jungle to track tigers, or the lady who dives deep into the oceans on a single breath to tag sharks, or the man who has spent his life working to return rhinos to the lands they have been expatriated from, should be able to leverage the power of those brands in the same way as athletes. We need not only to invest in the cause, but invest in the people that are making that cause possible. Follow their journey and follow their success. Scream about the people you follow and admire and the work that they're doing. And if you're a brand, make them your ambassadors. I mean, these people are doing incredible things. Would you not want to be associated with this good work and these awesome people? Surely it's going to make your brand look good, and best of all, it's going to give them some money to keep doing that work. You can demonstrate how cool your brand is and how much good your brand is actually achieving. Surely it's a win-win situation. Paying someone 23 grand a year is not facilitating success. It is continuing the truism that you can't make enough money in conservation to lead a comfortable life. Invest in people, however, and you will see a return. Stay frugal and you can expect the people doing the work to be frugal with achieving valuable and practical returns. What would you do if you were told your work is no more valuable than mowing a lawn? So that's what I want this channel to be about. I want it to be about those amazing people in conservation, those amazing projects all over the world. I want to be able to shout about them so that people know what these people are doing, and hopefully, if this channel gets bigger, for brands to associate with them and to give them those opportunities that they really need to do this amazing work. So please subscribe to the channel, it really helps. And if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, but please tell me why you didn't like it. It really helps me improve. But until next time, thank you very much.